Hello and welcome to my top 5 Galactic Starfighter tips. If you want to be a better fighter pilot, then sit yourself down for a few minutes and I will tell you some tricks to make sure that you're topping the boards every single match and maximising your requisition gain. Number 1 is power management. Power management is currently massively underused in Galactic Starfighter at the moment, but it is in fact crucial to everything you do, whether it be attacking or going on the defensive run. In the lower left hand corner of the screen is your power management display, and you can see 3 bars. The left hand bar is your weapon systems, the centre is the shields, and the far right is your engines. By pressing F1 to F3, you can change your power distribution, thereby giving you a boost to your chosen system. For gaming mouse users, these keys are also rebindable, so you can optimize them to your gaming mouse for your preferred style of play. Always remember to actively manage your power in battle to suit what you need at the time. If you need more speed, go for engines, more firepower, go for weapons, and so on and so forth. Number 2 is choosing components to complement your playstyle. One of the best things about Galactic Starfighter is its level of customization. Components allow you to customize the base statistics of your ship and allows you to tweak the way your weapons, shields and engines work. Depending on your style of play, whether you like to be a fast hit and run scout, the damage dealing strike fighter or the long range gunship, you need to choose and upgrade your components that complement your playstyle. For example, if you prefer to use missiles instead of your blasters, it's worth investing those requisition points to put in your missile trees, giving you boosts to things like firing arcs, reload time and damage. It's also really good to experiment with components and find what really feels good for you, and the better it feels for you, then once you've decided on those components, start the process of upgrading the component trees. Number 3, selecting your co-pilot. Crew members give you a variety of passive abilities to your ship. It's really worth looking through these abilities and all the different crew members that you have available to make sure that you're getting the maximum benefit from your crew. Your co-pilot not only offers the passive abilities, but also activates an active ability for your hotbar as well. Now, some people will say to choose a co-pilot with an ability that complements your playstyle, such as if you're a damage dealer, to choose something that affects your weapons. However, I really disagree. If you have selected your components to complement your playstyle, I think what you should do with your crew skills is try and strengthen your shortfalls. I myself play a heavy hitting strike fighter and I have outfitted my components to really give boost to my weapons. I also play the majority of matches with my power management set to weapons boost. However, by doing this, it makes me somewhat squishy. I mainly choose to play with a co-pilot who offers the Hydro Spanner healing ability, so that when I am taking hits, I can at least put up some form of defense and won't get shot down the first couple of hits that I take. My advice is to choose a co-pilot who will strengthen your biggest weakness and make sure that you are able to put up at least some form of defense when it comes to your weakest point. Number 4, use those abilities. It's very tempting to play Galactic Starfighter solely with the 2 mouse buttons and the movement keys. I know I did it first, but I cannot stress enough how important your hotbar abilities are, not only for taking down enemies, but just for your overall survivability. The hotbar abilities switch your secondary weapons, use your co-pilot's ability, and use your engine's ability. It's essential that you use these abilities to, for example, to escape locked missiles, close on your targets, boost your damage, and more. Really take the time to know what abilities you have equipped, how best to use them, when you should use them, and this will save you from being killed all the time. And last but by certainly no means least, number 5, capping is more important than kills. I cannot tell you how many matches I have been in that have been lost simply because people get drawn out from the capture points to go chase kills. Currently the only type of match in the game is domination. Capture the 3 points to build up score. Yet people seem to be more intent on focusing on flying around the map trying to get kills rather than taking these objectives. The amount of requisition that you are awarded at the end of the match is not solely down to kills. In fact, if you actually spend the entire match just chasing the enemy around the map, not only will you not get the amount of kills that you want, but you'll end up at the bottom of the boards every single time. The best thing to remember is the enemy wants those objectives too, so why waste your time chasing them when you can be at the objectives and let them come to you? By doing so, you'll earn defending medals, capture medals, assists and kills. Getting all of these is essential to maximising your requisition. Not only will it maximise your requisition, but you'll gain medals for achievements and help win the game overall. Doing these 5 tips will really ensure that you were able to maximise your potential requisition that you gain at the end of every match, and it will ultimately be the difference between 4 kills and 16 kills. As you can see on mine, I literally do top the boards nearly every single Galactic Starfighter match. That's not a brag, that is just fact, simply because people don't follow these simple tips. People spend most of their time chasing kills instead of going after objectives, and they don't get their kills, they don't get their objectives, and they end up with nothing. It's really important that you focus on the objectives, and with these 5 tips you should start to really see a difference almost instantaneously. And that's it for my 5 tops on Galactic Starfighter. Thank you so much for watching. Like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.